Ooh, let's get a parties. Should I play this music real quick? I want to play this music for the doubters. It's almost like my intro music, guys. See, while I'm playing the intro, I'm gonna be getting this up, right?
They scared to death, they not here, take a look where I'm about to be. And I'm counting G's, I'm getting money fucking off my balcony. I got bad bitches surrounding me, I got fans, look how they shout for me. And I'm out and free, the police got it out for me. They sleeping on me, let me wake them up, my whole town with me. A millionaire, yeah, that's what I'm bound to be. Used to talk down on me, now so they wanna go down on me. I ain't rich yet, but I'm on my way. If you ain't coming with me, then get out my way. Cause I ain't finished stop. No, for you and you, keep doing you. I'm torn. Okay, I'm sorry.
Who are you? Hit them thumbs up, baby.
I don't remember. Let it live, I'm a no member.
Hold on a second.
Introduce me, I'm gon' bender. Then I'm gone till November. I can't talk, I'm in a meeting. My phone rocking, your bitch peeping. She peeking at me while you ain't looking at she at my crib every weekend. Got sweeping, butt naked, cooking, cleaning, fuck dreaming. I'm living this, I can see it now. Arena soul, my fans screaming. No girl, if I did, fuck that.
I'm cheating.
Fiends calling me all early, fuck that.
I'm sleeping. So proud of me.
A little cocky, I'm allowed to be. I got.
All right, none of that music. Shout out to my boy Fanelia there. You know, he got that heat, that fire music, right? I put that little intro in for y'all a little bit. You know what I mean? What up, Amon Global? I told you we back at it again. Like I never left. 2 lives today. I'm doing 2 lives. So I already did one earlier. Recap of Santiago. And then this one is more just what's for the future Milano. What do I think about the foreign women? What are my plans? Because guys, so I'm going to, shout out Mount Global. I'm going to Miami tomorrow. Take care of this little craziness I got to take care of. And then I'm back to Dominican Republic. You know, hopefully they're not on no BS and they're like, oh, you gotta stay a little longer. Like, bro, I'm not from here. I'm not staying longer. You know what I mean? We either throw it out or what, man? Cause like, that's crazy. But yeah, well, they could just charge me whatever. I don't care. I don't care about no misdemeanor. They could charge me whatever in Florida. You know what I mean? But shout out to you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Geronimo. But yeah, I want to talk about, so that's basically, say I will support you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Michael Plotz, I appreciate you. But yeah, so I go to Miami tomorrow, you know, and then January 2nd is when the court date. But when I'm in Miami, I'm gonna be mostly focused on trying to build up channel, get other means of income, trying to work on, this is basically gonna take a lot. I'm gonna have the time to really work on the Patreon and work on my channel. I have to go webos deep in this, guys. I have to find a way. Facebook was all right. I thought I was gonna hit on something there, but they're like, oh, you need 500 viewers and stuff like that. You gotta keep it a month. I'm like, bro, you guys are doing too much, bro. Like Facebook is asking for too much demands. But I'm still gonna keep the Facebook page because I'm gonna use that to market my stuff. So that's all good. I put in that for the new AdSense for YouTube. Hopefully that kicks in. I can't guarantee that, so I'm gonna be looking into try to get some Patreon, or I might have to go back to the OnlyFans, guys. OnlyFans. I like the sub. You're welcome. All right, thank you. Yeah, because when you said, hey, I will support you, I didn't know what you was talking about. I didn't know if you was talking about Cash App or you watching my stuff. Like, I didn't know what you meant by the support. I didn't know what type of support you was talking about. So, but I appreciate you. But yeah, yeah. After I get out of that little riff, then back to DR, man. I'll be back in Puerto Plata. I pick up my glasses, and then I want to see. I might go to Santo Domingo. I might not. So I like Puerto Plata, but I'm like, if I go on a bus, right? If I can go on a bus, let me see if I go on a bus and maybe hit a Boca Chica for a couple days, and then I actually want to do Bonnie, Dominican Republic. I want to check out Bonnie. I want to check out Bonnie and give y'all insight on that. But the bus ride is gonna be long, guys. Let's just put that out there. It's gonna be long. So it's not gonna be just 1 hour or whatever. I think it's like 4 or 5 hours, something like that. Do you feel these foreign women love us? Yes. No, they love. It says yeah. But yeah, man. The thing about with whole Santiago, damn, only 3 likes. There was like 12 people in here before. Then they jumped up. But yeah, man. The thing about with Santiago was good. It was worth it. Y'all get the likes up, please, if you could. It was worth it. I wouldn't take it back. I love being in Santiago. I am thinking about, guys. I was thinking about doing Asian instead of. I was thinking about doing Thailand and Philippines instead of going to Brazil. But part of me wants to still go to Brazil because I feel like there's some stuff I need to tap into. Also too with Brazil, they got the carnival and stuff like that. So, excuse me, yeah, that could be really worthwhile. Part of me's thinking, like, even though I want to go to Salvador Bahia Carnival, part of me's thinking about, man, maybe I should go to Florianopolis Carnival. You know what I mean? The reason why I say that is because I've never been to Florianopolis, and it's different. You know what I mean? It's very, very different. Yeah, I keep skipping Africa, man. It's not my forte to really go to Africa. I mean, I even thought about just winging it and going to Africa too. But don't like Amon Global for Africa yet. Talking about Africa, don't you need shots and all that other stuff, bro? You need to set up getting shots for all that. Like, bro, I would have to literally go to states and set up for shots and get shots for all that. You know what I mean? And the flight is probably long and expensive. You know what I mean? I heard Kenya's lit. Oh, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Kenya could be worthwhile. You know what I mean? But I know y'all love Africa. My Global said he loves Africa, man. He loves Africa, bro. The motherland. I don't know. It might be worth it, man. It might be worth it. And plus, the women there might treat me like a king. Treat me like a king. You see this? Like, that motherfucker talking about I'm fat. Look at this. Look at this. His shoulders. Look. Shoulders are turning into boulders. I gave you the Tanzania content. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't. Yeah, I heard Tanzania has a lot of good food there, too. Louis Falseval Corinthians. What is that? I don't even understand what that is. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, man, I'm definitely going to be pushing to travel more places. But I'm just trying to see if I should get rid of Brazil and not go, or should I go? Because I'm like, should I choose another spot to go to? Because I technically already went to Brazil, and even though Carnival's tempting and I want to check it out, I feel like I might need to go somewhere else. Part of me is thinking like, yo, you know what I should do? Are you in that hostel alone? That's good. Yep, I am, Crazy World. Yes, I am. I'm in that hostel alone. The food is better in Uganda. Also, the box, but Tanzania is good too. Oh, Uganda. Oh, wow. Yeah. But yeah, as far as, because I'm thinking about like, yeah, I'm like, man, maybe, okay, if I do Brazil, I'm wondering, should I just do Brazil or should I fly to Argentina and then head to Brazil later? Like, go to Argentina, because I'm trying to see what's the weather like in Argentina, because I'm like, yo, if I'm already in Miami or whatever, wherever I'm at, I should do Argentina, then skip over to Brazil, then do those things. Because I never did Argentina before. You know what I mean? Argentina for a month be lit, bro. You know what I mean? Argentina for a month be lit. But again, it's something different with the Argentinians. You know what I mean? Different vibe. You know what I mean? Different vibe. Argentinians, that Argentina food is muy suave. Well, finally somebody said, do you feel these foreign women love us? 60% said yes, 10% no, then 30% they love our status and money. It's funny because I was speaking of traveling and these women love us. I seen a certain YouTuber, he's traveling, he's going somewhere right now, finally, but he got them creep cam glasses on. It's like, dude, you criticize my situation, but you're doing what my situation was. Like, these guys, they talk junk and say, oh, I want to be this, but you're it. Like, bro, these guys are weird. Like, people be talking junk about creep cameras and they want to be a creep camera. I see so many people having creep cam glasses on. And dudes are like, oh, that's nothing to be proud of. Well, people are wearing them and flashing the glasses in social media on the page. So obviously it can't be that bad. But again, like I said, I'm the realest YouTuber on the space. A lot of these guys, I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of them lie, a lot of them are phony, you know. A lot of them socially awkward, but it is what it is. They're gonna just keep being them. They have no choice. They have to be socially awkward and weird. They have no choice. You know what I mean? And I mean, they're so weird. It's not even fun. Like when I get weird, it's funny. When they do it, it's just like, ugh. You know what I mean? But yeah, I will say this, guys. So yeah, when I take care of my situation, I'm coming back to Puerto Plata, get my glasses. I'll probably be staying in Puerto Plata for a little bit. Excuse me. Part of me actually wants to. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of wanna go to DR and do a week in DR, like in Puerto Plata, stay a week, and then I kind of want to fly somewhere else. I kind of want to go back to Cuba, bro. I kind of want to go back to Cuba, and then because I want to do a different part of Cuba that nobody's touched upon, bro. And I'm just like, yo, if I could go to this Cuba spot and nobody's there and I'm getting it filmed and footage, man, I'm gonna be the man. I'm gonna be the man with the master plan. You know what I mean? I'm already the man. Let me see. How many push-ups can you do at once? Depend, full length or quarter reps. Because all I do is quarter reps. Keep constant tension. So with that, I could do the max I can do is I want to say 30 or 40 in one hit. If I do regular, I could probably do I don't know, about 30, something like that. But I usually do quarter reps, high reps, quarter reps. That's what I usually do. But yeah, it's all good. Like I said, I was doing pull-ups today too. I was doing regular and then close grip. You know what I mean? Pull-ups. There's certain ways you could do pull-ups on the doors and stuff if you don't have a pull-up bar. There's a will, there's a way, man. A lot of people make excuses like they can't work out, and there is ways to work out. You know what I'm saying? And then there's guys that are like, oh, well, you need to go to the gym. You're overweight. You don't look like you work out. Well, there's guys out here that don't look like they work out, or guys that are big that work out that have a gut. Like, everybody has different situations, and I'm not making no excuses for mine, but a lot of these guys, you'll see somebody fat and overweight that's not even trying. You won't say nothing to that person. You won't tell them they need to work out. You won't say nothing. But the person who's trying, you'll criticize them. It's weird to me. I just don't understand that. Like, how do you criticize somebody that's in better health than you or that person, and the other person's not even trying? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But yeah, I was thinking about like, if I could do DR 1 week, I'm like, man, oh man, maybe I could. It would be interesting. I'm like, man, once I get my glasses in VR, I'm wondering maybe I could skip over to Costa Rica, or Colombia. If I was to skip over to Costa Rica, Colombia, I would most likely probably do Cartagena maybe, or maybe some part of Colombia that's safe, that's different, that I don't have to worry about getting, scoped. Definitely not Medellin. Definitely not Medellin. Definitely not Medellin. But, there's options out there. Shout out to homies Hubs. Homies Hubs. He's out there in Medellin. God bless that guy, because that's a lot of risk you're taking when you're out there. He's really with the goons and the goblins out there. You know what I mean? He's really with the goons and the goblins. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, because that's a tough situation. Or I was thinking about, even after DR, do a little bit of DR, go to Panama, check out Panama, just see how Panama is. But again, guys, I know this all sounds good and dandy, but let's keep in fact that my money is limited, so I can't just be bouncing around here and there and here and there and there and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want me to bounce around and go to here and there, but and I'm not saying it's people's responsibility, nor am I e-begging, because I know that's what y'all gonna say when I start saying we'll pay for it. But I'm just being honest. I can't be going to Africa, spending all this money, you know what I mean, and nobody's sending no money, you know what I mean? I wish I had that Thai experience. Yeah, Thailand is pretty good. I'll tell you this though. I heard Africa, you're spending a lot of money in Africa, bro. So that's the reason. Another reason I want to go to Africa. Like, I'm not trying to go somewhere where I have to spend a lot of money. But I was thinking, if I do Asia, it's okay. It's okay. If I do Asia, I want to hit different spots. I want to hit Japan, guys. I want to hit up Japan, right? Hit up Japan. Hit up Hong Kong, hit up Vietnam, hit up maybe Korea. A lot of these spots, man, I want to hit up. So, and Asia's really cheap, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of these places I would love to hit up. The carnival is looking promising, but it's just like, because I'm like, man, part of me really just wants to hit up. I'm thinking about it too, like, man, maybe I should just hit up Asia and then save Brazil for last. Because I could hit up Brazil, like, after I get my tax money. Well, not even get my tax money, save my taxes in April. I could hit up Brazil for a month or two. Do 1 month in freaking Salvador Bahia, or do 2 months in Fortaleza and be good to go, and then come back home to good old Boston and, spend time with my mom and get my money up. Because, like, Asia, if I could hit there, it's a lot cheaper and I could hit it. But I think it might work out with Asia at the last minute better for me, only because I can always go to Boston. It'll be a cheaper flight. But again, those flights to Asia are freaking high as hell, bro. Like, it's like over $1,000, for like a round trip or whatever. Like, it's really high. So that's the only thing that keeps me from Asia. The only thing I could possibly do, I hate to say it, I'd probably have to take a Greyhound to LAX, and then just take a flight from LAX to Asia. I would have to get real close to Asia on the bus, the nearest state close to Asia, then take that flight. That's the only way it'd probably be really affordable for me, guys. And I'd have to map it out. Let's see. Let me see. Africa is cheap if you eat local food and find the right place to stay. Yeah, but that takes time and that takes somebody that knows it. See, you already been there, you know it, man. I don't know it, so that's gonna take time. You know what I mean? And then a lot of you guys are gonna ask me to learn the language too. That's gonna take time too. Do you feel okay? Well, get rid of this one because we already got this. We already got the votes of this. Let me see. 1 second. Since we're talking about it, might as well put it in where I should. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Let me see. See what y'all talking about here. Let me see. I have a woman in Africa, so it's free until I hit something. It's like, oh, that's kind of funny. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Free 99. But another thing I heard is that's where the monster be at, man. The monster, the cedar. They be having the cedar out there, man. One of my boys that's African, he was like, well, his family's from Africa, and but he's actually Canadian, and he was like, yeah, you gotta be careful out there, man. You gotta be careful. So that's why it's like, I don't know, man. It's up and down with that situation. I do miss El Salvador. El Salvador is pretty cool. You know, if anything, if I wanted to dip out of DR, I could go to El Salvador. El Salvador was pretty cool. You know, they got some hostels and stuff like that for them cheapy. And I can go swimming. Swimming's good for you guys too. I love swimming, man. I was swimming a lot in Brazil, guys. I kid you not. I was swimming a lot in Brazil. I love the Brazil Ocean. Like, and to be honest with you, even especially Salvador Bahia and Tupuan, when I go to Tupuan, the water is so nice and calm. I could just swim there. It's just that certain sides of the ocean where you swim at could be rocky, so you stepping on rocks. That's the only thing. You'll cut your foot if you're not careful. I'll say that if you go to Intipuan and Salvador Bahia, bring you some water shoes, guys. Bring you some water shoes, please. Bring them fins that the divers have. Bring that or water shoes, cause you'll tear your feet up on them rocks, man. I'm telling you, tear your feet up. And people say Africa, saying Philippines. But yeah, man, I have to get the shots for Africa too. I heard you have to get certain type of shots and all that stuff. Like, that stuff is not just easy one and done. And a lot of you guys are vacationers, guys, so you guys are already in the States where you can go and do it. I'm not in the States. I would have to go back to the States, set my stuff up with my doctor, do all this. Like, I don't know, man. To me, Africa doesn't seem worth it. I've always been into the Asian culture. If anything, I want to check out Japan, you know, and stuff like that. There was one guy, he said he went to Japan, man. He used to be here, Jamies. He was like, yeah, he liked Japan and stuff like that. But he didn't really show me really much footage, man. I don't know. So it didn't look like it was popping, but that could have been him. But yeah, man. Japan, I want to check out. Hong Kong, Vietnam, all that, bro. Like, and I just feel like, man, if I could probably hit all of Asia in 2 or 3 months, man. And I could really get in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then Asia's cheap. You know what I mean? I heard Japan's cheap now. So it's like, do I really want to go and go to Brazil? Like, I already been there. Don't get me wrong, I already been there. I love Brazil, guys. I'm not saying nothing against Brazil. I know people like Malao. You act like you second guessing Brazil. No, I love Brazil, but I was just there so long. I'm just like, yo, I want something new. Because I want to go to new places because once I make Brazil my landmine, I'm not saying landmine, make it my home, landmine, like it's going to blow up in my face. And once I make it my home, then I can then I can focus on that more so. But yeah, man, let me see. Hold on. People said, damn. Nobody said Dominican Republic. I'm already in there, but nobody even put Dominican Republic. A lot of people don't like DR, man. I'm telling you. DR's fell off, man. DR fell off. I'm still second guess. If I didn't have my glasses, I probably wouldn't even went back to Puerto Plata, to be honest with you. But I got my glasses there. But I'm just like, I'm like, man, I should have, as soon as I got there, I should have made an appointment with an eye doctor. Well, I actually was supposed to, the idiot was supposed to bring me in Puerto Plata eye doctor. He brought me in frickin' Sosua, bro. And you know what? The next day, I should have went and put in my glasses for my eye doctor stuff. So once I waited a week or 2 weeks, it would have been there. You know what I mean? Let's see. The Vegas of China. The Vegas of China, Mac. But yeah, man. One thing I'll say about being able to travel overseas, guys, you get to learn about different stuff. But always remember, guys, I know a lot of you guys, and I hate to put this out there like that. I hate to really make it look like I'm pointing the fingers at people. You know what I mean? But a lot of us guys are going overseas for the women. Now, guys getting confused with me. They think I'm running overseas for the women. I am and I'm not. So I want to go back to Brazil because I like it and I got some women over there. But I also want to go to Asia, not just because of women, because it's something new. You know what I mean? And it'll really help the channel. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff, man. A lot of this stuff, man. It's a lot. It's very crazy out here. And in Brazil, Dominican Republic, all these other spots. Even though I say the Dominican women lie, a lot of in these places, a lot of the foreign women do lie to you guys. I want to make that known. That's the topic. That's the main thing of this. We travel, we have fun, we mess with the honeys, but at the end of the day, you guys gotta be careful. Some of you guys can fall in love with these foreign chicks. You're pouring your heart all into them, and pouring your money into all of them, and you're left empty-handed. They took your heart and smashed it up, and they took all your money. So just be safe and be careful. You know what I mean? Would I bring her to the United States? You have to really venture out. You gotta see that she doesn't need you if you're gonna bring her back to the States. I'm not for that, but if you are gonna do it, make sure she already has her own, that she doesn't need you. She's just going back to the States, one, because of you, and two, she just wants to elevate herself because she's already elevated. That's the best advice I can give you guys, because at the end of the day, whether we're messing with pros, non-pros, semi-pros, which the person who made that semi-pro, he's delusional. This is probably the reason why he's always getting drugged and robbed. But, whether it's semi-pro, pro, whatever, non-pro, at the end of the day, guys, you want to be careful. You know what I mean? You want to be careful. That and to be the biggest Sharp in the casinos. Meet me at this guy's crazy. Meet me in Africa in April. But yeah, man, it's really valuable that you and important that you guys really be precautious. I don't like again. Even though guys look at me crazy, like, yo, where's the most beautiful woman at? Would you say? I love Thailand, but you know, it's always gonna be the top of line women. I always want to say is Brazil and then Colombia, whatever. Now, a lot of people say Colombia, then Brazil, whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't like to push Colombia because it seems very dangerous, guys. Very dangerous. Now, Cartagena, you might be good, but again, we already know the guys going to Cartagena. You guys are doing pay for play, so you're not getting off the strength of your looks. You're not getting off the strength of your game. You're not getting off the strength of your swag. A lot of you guys need to stop lying. And if you're doing that, at the end of the day, you know what I mean, you're going to be shelling out money. And then also, too, Cartagena, when I went to Cartagena, guys, Cartagena was expensive back then. I told y'all the dude that was with me paid like almost $400 for overnight, bro. $400 overnight for a hookah. You know what I mean? Well, let me call it a stripper. But he paid almost $400. He paid by about $400 overnight, bro. And when it gets to be like that, man, like I said, I used to be a vacationer, now I'm a traveler. I can't afford to be shelling out $400 for overnight. Shoot, I can't even afford to do $400 in 2 days. Like, shoot, even $400 a week, I can't afford it. So it's like, bro, my whole mindset is different now. I just tell guys to enjoy what you do. Listen, I remember I had an argument before with one of the guys. He's not subscribed to my channel more. I want to let people know this. When I say there's a difference between a vacationer and a traveler, listen, I'm not belittling or looking down on vacationers. I'm just saying they move a certain way, and I used to be a vacationer. When you're a traveler, you move a certain way. When you're a traveler, you have a certain budget. When you're a traveler, you embrace the culture more because you're here. You have to because now you're stuck with the locals. When you're a traveler, you learn how to, talk with the women. You learn how to talk with the women with your personality, your mouthpiece, and your brain. When you're a vacationer, you talk with the women with your wallet and your money. With a vacationer, you talk with, you don't embrace the culture like that because you got money. You're like, oh, I'm American. I'm considered a superstar, so they're gonna respect me. When you're a vacationer, you will blow crazy money and not care because you can go back to the States and get it back. So those are different. And then also, too, vacationers normally don't learn the language. Not saying travelers do, because I know some travelers, they've been to certain countries for long periods of time, still don't know the language. But most of the time, vacationers are not learning the language like that, and they don't have no intention. They feel like, oh, all I gotta do, I'm just coming here for a good time, and I'm gone. And a lot of times, the vacationers, they're not getting regular girls, guys. Vacationers are not really getting regular girls like that. I mean, you get one in Blue Moon, but I'll be honest with you, these vacationers, they be like, oh, yeah, I got game. I don't have to pay for it. Nah, BS, man. They paying for it, bro. Because a lot of local women aren't going to be letting you do your thing with them if you're leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have an excuse. I could literally tell women, yeah, because someone was like, oh, you're leaving. I'm like, no. Like, and this is why I kind of am obligated. This is why I say when you're a traveler, I'm obligated to have to go back to Brazil because I could actually lose some of my women because they'll think I lied to them and I'm a vacationer. And they might, and it's nothing I owe them anything, but the thing about it is when you're a vacationer, you're there for a short time, girls don't take you really serious, but when you're there for a long time, they'll take you more serious. So this is why I said, if I was a vacationer, it'd be a lot harder, in my Boston accent, a lot harder for me to develop relationships with females. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, but a lot of you guys gotta understand this. Once you develop a relationship in a country with a girl, you gotta keep coming back, man. So you're working at work, busting your behind, doing all that, the hours, killing yourself just to come back for 2 weeks or whatever, or 3 weeks or whatever, or even 1 week. And then you got to go back and do it again. It's more costly when you're a vacationer because you constantly got to go back and forth. When you're a traveler, you don't have to go back and forth like that, so you're saving more money. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to tell you guys, if you are going to vacation in Santiago, where I was at, you might want to tell them you live here, but I'm going to be honest with you. You got to really just tell them you're staying at a hotel temporary until you find your own place, or you're staying at a hostel till you find your own place. And that's if you got an apartment and you're good, you just tell them you live here. But that's why I'm giving y'all the game to do that, because if they find out you're just visiting, you're at a hotel, man, they ain't going to take you serious, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I don't care what these other guys say. And a lot of these other guys like, oh, no, I got girls in a week. I got girls in 3 days. Yeah, those guys are tricking. They're buying it. They're flying girls over from another town to another. They spend a whole bunch of money on these women. They're using their American status and money to capture the girl's attention. And guess what? That's the only thing that's capturing the girl's attention is that money and that status. It ain't their game. It ain't their personality. It's nothing. It's not even their swag. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when that fool goes back home to the States, that girl is gonna be lonely and she's gonna end up messing around with Juan or Jose or Carlos. So you mess around and be stupid if you want to and get played, or you could be the player. You're either the player or you're the one that gets played. You're either incel or wincel. You know what I mean? You're either winner or loser. There's no in between, guys. You guys can't stop trying to get the in between. Like, nah. You know what I mean? I love Colombia. Let me just absurd. I said absurd. I love Colombia, but it's dangerous. And I've never been to CTG. Thanks for your content. I'm interested in Brazil because of you. Thanks. See, I'm helping people out, guys. See this? Helping people out. The key maker. Uh-oh. Once I read that name, I know it's trouble. Remember, Bernie Mac on Players Club? Who cares if you lose the Brazilian women? You can always get a new one. Okay, you was actually nice this time. Okay. I was like, the key maker? Oh, it's going to be trouble. I was like, oh, he's going to get me now. The notorious troll. No, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Let me highlight that because that's a good point. Who cares if you lose the Brazilian women? You can always... Yeah, but here's the thing. These are non-pros, guys. So, the pros, if I have a couple of pros, like 1 or 2, those aren't important. It don't matter. I get what you're saying. But when you got, like, I'll be honest with you, one of the pros I got is a semi-pro. So when you got semi-pros, but I'll just say call pro because it sounds weird saying semi. But when you got pros, you can get them anytime. I mean, yeah, they might have some that cater to you more than the regular one, but you can always get another one, right? But if you're getting non-pros, it's a lot harder because you got to build that relationship with somebody else new. And you might really build a strong relationship with that person. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, I had an ex-girlfriend, the one I call a hamster, and we had a good connection. You know what I'm saying? We had a real good connection. So we really was feeling each other. So it's a lot different. When you have that connection, see, guys, the thing about it is I get what you're saying. And a lot of you guys are thinking like players, so appreciate, shout out to you. But in another terms, you got to think, if you're around this person a lot and you build feelings with them, and you actually develop some good chemistry with that person, and you like being around them, you can't just jump to a new one with that, because that new one that you get, she might sleep with you, she might kiss you, do all that, but you might not have that same connection. You might not have that same chemistry. So it's not as easy as said and done to just jump from one girl to next. You know what I mean? That's why when old boy, Mr. Flexin, when he was like, oh yeah, if my girl does this, I'll just leave her. She's gonna lose because I'll go to somebody. Bro, it's not that easy. He's telling you guys that, And nothing, I'm not taking shots at him. He's telling you guys that, but it's cap. And I'm not saying this is a derogatory way against him, but I'm saying this, it don't even have to be him. It could be anybody saying that. If you think you could just go from, if you've been with a girl for a while and you think you could just jump from them to the next person, you're capping, bro. Because you end up building feelings for that person. And if you really like that person gels with you, if you really gel with them, or if it's just about sex and that's whatever, that's your prerogative. But if you really gel with that person, it's hard to find somebody else to gel with. You can't just jump from lily pad to lily pad, you silly frog. You know, that one lily pad might just, you know, be so comfortable like you're sitting on a daggone cloud. The other lily pad might be cool, but it might feel like hard as the floor down here. Another lily pad, it might be too slippery. You know what I mean? You might fall in, and the big mouth bass grab your froggy ass. You know what I mean? You can't just hop from girl to girl if you put in some time with them. I'm not gonna say a lot, but a good amount of time. The longer you put in with these females, the harder it is, or should I say the harder it is for you to just jump to the next, man. I just love Brazil. They all Teddy. Yeah. Which part of Brazil? Rio? I bet you say Rio. Why'd you gonna say Rio? Everybody thinks all Brazil is Rio. Guys, Rio is a tourist trap. It's not the real Brazil. I tried to tell Q what to do this. He did not want to listen. I invited him to Fortaleza. He didn't want to listen. All he kept doing was talking trash. And you see Karma done whooped his ass. You know what I mean? Like, now he ain't got no channel. He's licking his wounds now. Like, bro, at the end of the day, and I was humbly invite him. Like, you know, even his boy Dom didn't even want to invite him like that. He was like, because he, you know, he's doing his own stuff. But I actually invited him to come. And he was like, oh, yeah, I've been here. You can't tell me what to do. And, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Some people, they're going to get it or they don't. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, Rio de Janeiro is not the real Brazil. So all these fools that got video of Rio, they're just showing you what you want to see. So they're just showing you what you want to see, but Rio's not the real Brazil, guys. If you want the real Brazil, Salvador Bahia, Fortaleza, that's the real Brazil. You know what I mean? I just left Brazil there. I'm Portuguese all over Brazil. I don't get that. I'm Portuguese all over Brazil. You didn't even say which part of Brazil you was at, though. I can't even see his message because it got retracted by YouTube. What up, Phil? What up? What up? But yeah, man. It's just, like I said, guys, Rio's not the real Brazil. I do want to actually check out Rio, though. I'll be honest with you. I actually want to actually check out Rio, to be honest with you. I want to go back to Rio. But, unfortunately, you know, Rio does hit your pockets, though. Rio does hit your pockets. You know what I'm saying? And it's really not the real Brazil, like I said, told you guys before. I like Salvador Bahia. Salvador Bahia was a vibe. You know what I mean? Fortaleza is definitely a vibe. Like, Fortaleza, like, I really got in when I really got in when I fit in. Like, it's a real good vibe out there. So, anybody that's thinking about going to Brazil, I'm not saying don't ever go to Rio, but if you're gonna go somewhere, I would say the real Brazil is Fortaleza or Salvador Bahia. You know what I mean? Third Mundo was live today. Is he coming back to YouTube? Are you gonna collaborate now that the beast is? Oh, let me highlight this. Third Mundo was live today. Is he coming back to YouTube? Are you gonna collab now that the beast is under? I don't know. He said he didn't want to collab with me, so I mean he didn't really want to do nothing. So that's on him. You know what I mean? But we don't got beef. We still. You know, I talked to him, we're good, so, you know, he lives his life, I live mine, you know what I'm saying, and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying, but, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna come about. I mean, if he asks me to be on his show, I'll be on his show, But yeah, I didn't know he was on live yesterday. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy because all these guys are supposed to be cool with him, and that's why I put J Mog on blast. Because J Mog didn't even help Third Mundo's YouTube career out, like YouTube stuff out. He could have really pushed him. He knew what he was doing. He knew how he could push him, but he didn't want to do it. I'm telling you, a lot of these guys are selfish, bro. They don't want to help nobody but themselves, bro. I'm telling you, they don't want to help nobody but themselves. And you know, it's a sad. It's because a lot of these guys that really talk about, oh, I respect you, third one, y'all should try to put that dude on because he could eat off better off the YouTube than us in the States, man. But you know, again, in this space, they're very selfish, they're very pig-headed, they're very narcissists. So it is what it is. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I'll be honest with you, and I'm just keeping 100. A lot of these guys are buying views. I've heard buying subs and views. So a lot of these guys with high sub count, a lot of them are buying that stuff. They're gonna lie. They're gonna say they're not buying it, whatever. Bro, listen. A lot of them lie about buying the box, bro, and they're really buying box. I don't trust none of these guys. Listen, I could literally have my channel grow without even buying subs or views. I could put my stuff on one of my sites, one of my links on one of my sites, and I'd have to pay, and it would market my videos. And I'm not buying views because it's not guaranteed, but I can market where my views can be up just like these guys. But it takes money to do that, and like I said, if I was making money off YouTube, I would easily do that. But I'm not making money off YouTube, so it'd be stupid for me to pour out money just to have numbers to look good. You know what I mean? But my numbers are already looking good thanks to my fans, my supporters, my subs, my mother effing trolls and critics and haters. Holla at your boy. Who are you referring to? What do you mean? There's a lot. I mean, bro, it doesn't matter because they're going to just lie to you and say then, what do you mean? Referring to buying subs? Bro, I can mention them all day, bro. They're going to lie to you and you're going to believe it. Why you guys believe these YouTubers anyways, bro, before me? So I'm keeping my mouth closed on that. I don't got the time to be arguing who's buying box, who's not buying box, who's buying subs, who's not buying subs. Listen, bro, I don't give a damn what these fools are buying. All I know, I'm telling you, is I'm not buying the BS they're throwing. And if you guys want to buy it, that's on you. I'm just trying to put out this fire content. And 2025, I'm gonna blow past these dudes. Big facts. You know what I mean? Because I already know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, you know, it doesn't even matter who I'm referring to because it's not going to hold water and it's not going to do anything. At the end of the day, it don't matter because you can question that person. They're going to lie to you. I've seen guys literally lie. Again, you got guys bashing creep cameras. Now guys have creep cam glasses on. What in the world is going on? Think about it. These people lie too much. So I don't even need to tell you who's lying. If you got some creep cam glasses on now and you bash creep cameras or you bash me for my past record, bro, you a hypocrite. You know what I mean? That's big facts. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? Come on, bro. Either you blind or you stupid. Why would you even ask that question, bro? Come on, think about it. Again, I'm going to say it for you slow. If you now have creep cam spy glasses on, right, and you bash people who do that, if you bash, because I'm not talking about Keith, he wasn't bashing nobody. I'm talking about the people who are bashing creep cameras, but yet they be the same one, oh, I'm the original creep camera, or we're getting money with this creep cam, or now they got creep cam glasses, or all this, or the same people talking about, oh, creep cam is bad, but you was in a group with creep cameras. Y'all are hypocrites and y'all suckers, bro. And y'all ain't real. You know what I mean? Facts. He's a sneaky. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, you know, a lot of these guys are sneaky. You know what I mean? You can't trust them. But this is not me. This, like I said, this live is not about me bashing YouTubers or whatever. This is just trying to tell you guys the point that, you know, at the end of the day, You watch yourself, protect yourself with these chicas. I personally would not go to Colombia if I was you guys. If I was gonna go to Colombia, I would do Cartagena. That's probably the safest bet, or somewhere that's safer. I wouldn't do Medellin. But yeah, it's better probably to Costa Rica, El Salvador than Colombia, to be honest with you. Who can pull hotter girls? You or Geese? I remember his making that. Well, I didn't see the video, so unless you show me the video, I don't know, because I don't watch his channel. Before I used to watch his channel, but he blocked me, so I don't watch his channel, so I don't know. I mean, if he's offering money and he likes to spend money on him, of course he's gonna win, because he's offering a financial gain out of it. You know what I mean? He's leading with the wallet, so you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. That man lives his life. I'm not here to judge what he does. I'm not here to judge none of these guys, and I'm not judging them. I'm just telling you the truth, that a lot of them are wishy-washy. They'll bash somebody with a certain record, or bash somebody doing creep cam stuff, but they'll be around somebody do it, or they'll be doing it. It's like, come on, man. Like, or they'll have a creep camera on their live. Like, bro, you just said these guys at creep cameras are peeping toms. You got them on your live. Like, come on, bro. Like, make it up. Oh, I don't deal with somebody with a jacket. I don't deal with somebody with a thing jacket. And then you got the guy posting up our president who has the jacket. Come on, bro. Like, these guys are frauds, you know what I mean? That's why I don't ever believe whatever they say. You should try Rwanda, the boxes. Oh, wow, Rwanda. Oh, man. Yeah, but I ain't got money to be tricking like that. I'm on Global. I ain't got money like that. I'm broke, baby. Look, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I'm broke, baby. I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money. I'm broke, baby. Wearing chaps, can hardly afford polos. But yeah. So 52 minutes. Yeah, I'm about to be out, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in. But yeah, as well as keep traveling, guys. Don't worry about the haters. A lot of people in the States want to criticize us, but even the people in the States are hypocrites. I know, bro, I knew a guy, right? He used to criticize me, and before I'm gonna go, I knew a guy, he was a rapper. He was criticizing me going overseas, and even one of the chicks he has in his video criticized me. Oh, you're paying for box, you're doing this for box, whatever. And then got a whole video where he's talking about buying this girl, paying for a box, and she's acting like she's a stripper, like she's selling box. Again, people are hypocrites. They hate what they don't understand. Shout out Nas. They say all this stuff and they do other stuff. You know what I mean? So just live your life. Don't worry about these guys. Don't worry about these content creators. If you want to watch it and take advice, take it with a grain of salt, because a lot of these guys are liars, bro. And I'm going to give you a big scoop. A lot of these guys, look at what I'm saying. A lot of these guys are buying box. I've heard this from a real infamous, a real popular YouTuber that met a lot of these YouTubers. A lot of these guys are buying box and they're acting like they're not buying box. So listen, all these guys that put in like they ain't doing nothing wrong, they getting the girls off the strength of their game. They're lames and they're lying, bro. So don't let them trick you, bro. Don't let them finesse you. How's the hygiene in Rwanda? Westside says some women can't afford to keep up. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Bars, yeah, that's no secret. Hookahs, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But you know, at the end of the day, a lot of them are buying them hookahs, and they don't want to tell you that. They want to lie. They want to, oh no, nah, nah. You know what I mean? They are, bro. Same guy, same big YouTuber that bashed mongers and told them, get off my channel. I don't need this type of stuff. Don't look at my channel. My channel, not mongering channel. Bro, years ago, before he was really big, he was in Colombia buying box for like cheapskate Jake prices. Come on, stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap, bro. You capping too much, man. Straight job. You have a list. My cousin used to have a list. Also, it got better when she took her tongue around. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been had a list. But yeah, man, stop the cap, man. A lot of these guys are buying. A lot of these guys are buying. Some of these YouTubers, bro, I'm telling you, I had YouTubers, I had YouTubers literally, bro. I had YouTubers literally tell me, oh yeah, I had YouTubers literally tell me, bro, literally, y'all get them likes up too. 50 in the building, only 10 likes. 19 in the building, only 10 likes. I literally had YouTubers tell me, bro. A lot of these YouTubers buy box, and I actually had a couple of them literally be addicted by a box. Actually, I had one that literally told me, "Man, when are you gonna start? You gonna stop mongering? You ever think you're gonna stop mongering?" And this guy has a roster of hawkers in Colombia, bro. I'm telling you, these guys are frauds, bro. Do not take what they say with a grain of salt. A lot of them got good advice, but just do not believe them when it talks about they ain't buying no hookers. All these guys are buying hookers. Unless they already got a girlfriend already, all these guys are buying hookers. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of their girlfriends are hookers too. You know what I mean? But listen, do not believe that. There's guys that'll bash guys for mongering. Oh yeah, I don't monger. You know, I'm not monger. I got this girl. I don't need to. I look like this. Da da da. And they know where all the mongering spots and they know where all the mongering spots in places like Mexico, Ecuador, and all that. So don't be believing these fools, bro. Cause they capping. They definitely capping. You know, I am the OG, and I appreciate y'all. But tune in next time. Hit that like, subscribe, share. Guys, make sure you already subscribed already. Yeah, and share. Oh, and leave a comment too. All my haters, I know y'all want to leave a comment. Talk junk. I love it. Get that algorithm jumping up. Till next time. More videos to come, baby. Holla at your boy.